Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so you can see more videos like this one. We're taking a road trip from Georgia to Arizona to a magical place where boats like Game Over roam the Colorado River. They're everywhere. And we're gonna have the time of our lives cruising and racing as much as we possibly can.
After you put that tank in.
Yeah, just as soon as we fix everything that's wrong with the toter home, the trailer, the boat, the jet skis, you'll see. So here's the scheme. Going to the Colorado River, we're taking our new to us toter. We're gonna tow the trailer with that. Inside the trailer will be Game Over and my 2 stand-up jet skis. The hiccup here is getting all of that in there. There's enough floor space. However, this jet ski trailer will not fit in there. It's too wide and it's too long. So we're gonna take both skis off of it. We're gonna make some PVC racks for the skis to sit on the floor of that thing. Then we're gonna turn this old shopping cart tote into a beach cart that I can use once I get to the Colorado River. I'll slide each ski off the rack that it's sitting on, onto the tote, wheel it down to the river, dump it in the water, smile a lot because you've never seen a sad person ever on a stand-up jet ski, and then continue on having fun. So lots of projects. Right now, make all of this, go in there. That's the plan. I bought this cart off of Craigslist like 10 years ago in California. Yeah. And it's for maintenancing and working on your personal watercraft. And somebody cut off shopping cart, looks like, and popcorn welded it to the bottom. It doesn't do anything good. It doesn't roll good. It doesn't hold the jet ski good. So we're going to cut this up. And our goal is to put these go-kart wheels onto the sides of it. And we're gonna have to make our own axle because we can't find one, kind of running out of time. So we bought 5/8 rod from local Tractor Supply. It does not quite fit through the bearings in these wheels, so we need to machine this down and then sleeve it so that this can go here with a wheel slid on right there. Same thing on that side. Put a handlebar on that side, and we have a tote for wheeling the jet ski in and out. I don't own a lathe, so we're gonna have to get creative in terms of turning this down. Maybe cut off just what we need, put it in a 1/2-inch drill. Somebody hold it and hold some sandpaper on it.
You have that tool that does round tubing that has the sandpaper on it.
Like, we could try that. In fact, I'd be down to try that.
And the bearing's just rusty, dude. This side went in just fine.
Well, no, it only goes in so far, because remember, I chamfered the end of it. How far did you actually get it to go in?
Oh, what are the other bearing?
Really?
This side is fine. Look. It's just
Whoa, all right. Well, that's good news. Okay.
Yeah. Just need to go in there with a...
Can you get it back out?
I hope.
Because we need to, so both sides need washers, and one side needs a cotter pin. I drilled it for a cotter pin on one side. This is the part where you pull the bearing out. Ooh, all right. I've shown this tool to you guys before. It's from 525 Industries. It's an attachment for a drill or an angle grinder, and it will take this sandpaper and wrap it around a piece of tubing so that you can remove stuff.
Clean.
You can see she's been precision machined. I got some washers, some cotter pins. Oh, it's all the way out.
Jeez.
Oh, well, let me just throw this washer and cotter pin on there, then. It's not coming off.
No.
Washer on the inside. Measure this. Measure the ski. Tell me where to put the hole. I'll cut this off and I'll drill it. I'm sure I got this in the ballpark of the size.
I feel like it's way too wide. There's that. So give yourself a couple inches.
Okay, so there's probably 1.5 to 2 inches to the ski.
30 is where I gotta be. It'll go on.
Let's sand this part like we did the other one.
Okay.
Portable honing device. This is nothing more than a sanding drum for a Dremel tool.
I didn't put a lot of pressure on it. I just let it kind of rest against it.
What did you do?
I don't think this is the right tool for this, dude.
Look what I found. Let's get the needle nose real quick. Hurry.
Surgeon.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. Let's pull up on the tire maybe and give it some room to... Oh.
Uh-oh.
What? What's up?
I have to...
There you go. Yes! See?
Nearly lost the shop, dude. Almost.
You said it's going to be in there forever.
Afraid to push down on this. Come on, hit me in the eye.
Oh.
Let's go over here. After I work out.
The pythons.
That's right.
Overkill cotter pin. Engage.
Mock her up. After we mock her up, I can make the deal. Look at that. Look at that.
Dude, that's awesome.
That one's ready to install. Each cart for the jet ski is done. We got an air line going from the toter into the trailer for the air suspension on the boat trailer. Back into the toter is totally rewired by 12 volt Dave, and I am fully confident it's gonna be fine.
I'm 12 volt Dave. I'm 120 volt. I'm 240 volt. I'm everything Dave.
Right? Something special.
Look at this. This was the plug on the toter home itself. Like this, just rusted garbage, and it was broke. So luckily I'm replacing all that. I'm gonna build you an extension cord here. I'm gonna get you set up.
Nice.
Hopefully it works.
I'm sure it'll be fine, 12 volt Dave. It should not fall off. It might slide a little bit, but it shouldn't fall off.
This is not bad.
Right? Got a little loop right there in case it decides to go anywhere.
I'm going to push me up this armor all floor, dude.
Hope you got good traction. Oh, dude. It's not bad. Look at that. And then two of us will just lift it and carry it over there. Mount some D-rings in the floor. Strap her down. Just slide our little loop up here. Put our little loop off there. And now we just pick it up and put it over there.
Yeah, so I've never seen titanium sheets. So how thick is this stuff?
I don't remember. I ordered it from Titanium Metal Supply. Well, it's probably been 2 years now.
Really?
And I've always intended to make heat shields for the headers on Game Over to protect the fiberglass, and we just never got around to doing it. So the problem right now is that exhaust gets so hot that it's really hard on the fiberglass, and where I'm going to be going boating, the ambient temps will be 105 degrees. So you're basically driving your boat into a hairdryer.
Yeah.
So nothing's going to cool the exhaust. So we need to shield it. And I think we can bend these sheets up around the headers, bolt them to the headers, and protect the boat. Titanium is also expensive. So there's that. So let's really not screw this up, boy, because, you know.
So a template, maybe even make it out of some junk sheet metal we got first to make sure it's going to work. Copy that over to this stuff.
So just try to feel like regular old sheet metal, but lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you go by the thickness of it, this will weigh less than the same thickness steel.
But it's stronger.
Like, let's say you're going to make a bracket out of steel and it needed to be 1/8 of an inch thick. You could make it out of titanium and make it thinner, and it would have the same strength.
Wow.
How much thinner? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. It's okay. Imagine picking up a steel sheet this big. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. My idea is to just bend half a box, and it basically picks up the bottom bolts of the headers, wraps around the header, comes up, and then bolts onto the V-band here. And I think that will, you know, with an air gap between the two pieces, that will protect the fiberglass that's under the header that's getting cooked. And this here. The other thing we could do, and I just thought about this, is pick up these bolts and just have a dam that comes over, comes up, and then grabs onto these two things. It could just be a sheet that goes like this. After Newbert and I discussed this, he had a great idea, and that is to use the bolts for the stringers, which are right here. These are the stringers of the boat. These are where the motor mounts are bolted to. We're going to use these here as a mounting point for one end of our heat shield. And the heat shield will basically be go up, across, up, and bolt to the gunnel of the boat, here and here. So we'll take 2 bolts here, 2 bolts down there, and it'll be cut on an angle so it kind of matches the angle of the header. It'll go down and across, and that'll look cool. And that'll keep the gas tanks from getting hot. It'll keep the fiberglass here from getting hot, which is the gunnel of the boat. It'll keep the fiberglass on top of the tunnels from getting hot. It's gonna be beautiful. And man, I really need to Scotch-Brite these headers. Might do that. All right, cardboard template or just get after it? We get some.
Now let's do.
Get some
Let's use that because it's real thick. It won't flex as much.
Let's stop this video real quick. I need to ask you one more time. Can you hit the subscribe button for me? You probably forgot to do it. I know you want to. Right now, please. Thank you. On with the show.
Where I'm going to be boating, it's pretty much like a floating hot rod boat show, and can't show up looking dirty. So while Dave was bending our titanium heat shields, I was getting down with Scotch-Brite, cleaning the oil stains off the headers from that one time I overfilled the dry sump tank, and the puke tank just threw oil everywhere. So I'm ready to take a break. You want to see if that fits?
Yeah, don't touch it.
I won't touch it.
Go wash your hands.
I'll go wash my hands. I'll be right back. So we're gonna put. Yeah, it is totally gonna be.
It'll work. I mean, it'll be.
All right, I got an idea. Bolt through, flat washer nut locks that Adele clamp in there, just like this. And then on this side, like you were saying, it's not my idea, it's your idea. It's the same idea. It's
Usually explain it differently.
Just didn't realize what your idea was until now, and it makes a lot of sense because
You explained it better. So.
I don't know that I did. It just occurred to me, wow, that's gonna suck. It'll look cool, like button head would look amazing on there, and maybe
You might be able to get to
we're
it.
men. Let's
just do it. To a certain point, we're going downhill, so.
I'll put my foot out.
Okay.
Game over's in the box. Jet skis are in the box. And we went on a test drive. It was really great until I had to bring this whole train back into my driveway, which was not easy. So we're putting a backup camera in. This one is by EchoMaster. Is that what it's called? EchoMaster?
I know it's temporary, so just ignore
Well,
it.
the camera's not temporary. The mount is ghetto fabulous. That is an electrical junction box for a house that Newbern has repurposed into a mount for the camera, which will also seal the connections that it's making. And it replaced one of the running lights on the top of the trailer. So, I mean, dude, I like it. It's dual purpose.
It will not catch on fire.
It will not catch on fire, he says. And yeah, I mean, it looks different. It does, but I mean, I'm leaving soon, so whatever it takes to get it done, we're doing that. So that's going there. I'm up front working on the GPS antenna and the antenna for this camera, because this is a wireless deal. And yeah, I'm pointing a camera at it. There's no camera there, but it'll be there in a minute. And it will wirelessly send the signal and the image from here all the way up to the cab of the truck, so that I can back up by myself on this trip without running any, you know, small children, deer, beers, you know, anything over. That's the key. Oh, here's the camera. Who's it made by?
Oh, I don't know.
You didn't look again.
I didn't look. There's the model number.
I think it's EchoMaster. I believe it's a subsidiary of Stinger, or Stinger is a subsidiary of this company, or whatever it is. Because Stinger makes the High 10, which is going to go up front. That's the multimedia center. And this, damn.
Yeah, it's heavy.
That's heavy. I don't know anything about it. They just said, this is what you need. I said, okay, we will install it.
Very, very poorly.
Dude, I've seen worse.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well.
I'm about to, though. Hey, man, as long as it doesn't leak and it doesn't catch on fire and I can see where I'm backing up.
You know what? I can't promise any of this. Oh, there's a giant hole right there.
What's that for?
Well, I don't know.
You just got silicone the giant hole? Or?
Well, there's a cap that's supposed to go there. We don't have the cap. Come on, man.
I'm sure it won't rain tonight. Okay, I leave my road trip tomorrow. We're basically loaded. The last couple things we're doing are installing an EchoMaster backup camera on the very back of the trailer, which is about 60 feet behind us. And it's wireless. It should go to a receiver that I still have to mount on the outside. And then these cables go through here to the Stinger Electronics Height 10. This thing's badass. It's a multimedia center. You can do camera inputs. You can input a DVD player. It is a stereo. It is navigation. It is a satellite radio system. Like, it's everything. It is a touch screen. And this is the brains of it. This is one of many mounts they give you for it. You can mount this in your factory dash through a single or double DIN hole. This will control all your factory stereo system, your factory cameras. You know, a lot of new trucks and cars have cameras everywhere now. It has a ton of inputs and outputs. It'll do all of that. For our purposes in the toter home, we had enough time to put one camera and then plug everything in. Because really what I need for this trip, since I'm going solo, is another pair of eyes, which that's what this will be. And then a way to do hands-free calling and listen to music as I drive, so I don't go insane. It's solid too. Let's power it up. Please work. It has power and ground. Why is it not working?
I don't know. Got a good reflection of your face, though.
Okay, well, if it did power up, I mean, it would be amazing, I bet. What the? Okay. Just get out the instruction manual. Find out, I got nothing. Why do I got nothing? Did I plug everything in?
I was say, did you plug the power in and everything in the back of the radio?
Yeah, everything's plugged in back here. There's only 2 cords to go here. I don't really know what else I did wrong. I verified that I had power and ground and everything. And I verified that... Yeah, that's weird.
Got a really good reflection of your face, bro.
Sweet. Okay, well, later on when I'm on the road, I'll show you how great this is. It's decision time. I leave tomorrow. I have to have a family dinner tonight. I still have to strap down a drum of fuel in the trailer and pack my clothes and things. I've got the High 10 in. I was just about to put the headliner back together and install the original speakers that came with this truck when I realized I had in my possession a brand new set of hybrid audio 5-inch speakers that are amazing. This is the Mirror series. I mean, these are what I consider to be audiophile quality speakers, and I could replace these old Pioneers. 210 watts, yeah, sure. These are not loud, these don't sound great. These are, however, they're bigger. They're much bigger. I'm gonna have to cut. And should I be cutting right now? I don't know. I'm tired. It's 95 degrees and humid in Georgia. I shouldn't do this, but I mean, the road trip would be a lot better with louder music, right? Of course it would. So I'm gonna cut. This won't be so bad. Here's why. Most speakers, you know, get packed in cardboard, and they come with a perfect template for cutting the hole, and it's only cardboard, right? It's only cardboard. I have a razor knife. I could draw a line, cut this out, put in new holes, new speed clips. It shouldn't be that bad. So I'm gonna do it. Game on, toter home. Game on. Trace the pattern. Gonna take out the clips. It shouldn't be that bad. Oh, there's plastic behind there. So it's cardboard and plastic. That's okay. It's all right. We can do this. We got time for this. You know, about halfway through, not so bad. A little more cutting, and we install. Will it fit? Let's see. Oh yeah. These are less than a foot from my face. It's gonna be awesome. And if you notice, the tweeter, in this thing is mounted at an angle. So depending on how you mount the speaker, you can aim the frequencies at your face. High frequencies are very directional, bass frequencies not so much. At least that's my understanding. So you can hide a subwoofer in a lot of places. Mid-range and tweeters, it'd be nice if these things were, you know, aimed towards you or bouncing off a windshield at you, or I don't know. There's guys way smarter than me at hybrid audio that spend a lot of time tuning systems, frequencies, directions, wavelengths, all that stuff. Me, I'm just gonna mount them in there and angle it towards my face. Like that. Perfect. Let's go. Oh man, that speaker's so good looking. I'm not even putting the grill on. Well, mostly because I can't fit the grill, but look at the carbon fiber cone. Why would you ever want to hide that? Mississippi and pulled over to beautiful rest stop. It's about another 266 miles to the campground I thought I was going to. I don't know, I may bypass it and keep going because making good time. Good morning. What day is it? It's Tuesday. I'm in Oklahoma. Drove about 700 miles yesterday. And didn't get a lot of filming done because the GoPro would not stay stuck to the windshield of the toter. Like, it just kept falling off. But nothing really happened either. So really wasn't much to show you guys. Just a lot of miles and a lot of driving. Toter ran great. So far, no issues. Air conditioning kind of sucks. Doesn't quite work that well. So I basically was sweating the whole day. But other than that, all good. Found a really nice KOA campground to stay at with concrete pads and a barbecue and grass. And I got to load up here pretty soon after I go for a walk, stretch my legs, and hit the road again. Today's goal is to get to Tucumcari, New Mexico. Wish me luck. Oh man, New Mexico and Arizona. Some of those beautiful scenery you're ever gonna see on the highway. It's amazing. I love driving the 40. Except for the parts in Oklahoma where, you know, it's so rough. Feels like it's gonna break the truck in half. Oh man, but the smooth parts, they're New Mexico, Northern Arizona, oh man. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look at this mesa. Look at the plateau. It's incredible. I love this spot, and oddly enough, I've never stopped here, but I've always wanted to, but I've always been in a hurry. But check that out. Stopping to stretch my legs. It is beautiful out there. Standing on the back of the toter. And it is windy in Arizona right now. I didn't notice it till I got out. It really wasn't blowing the toter around much. It's pretty windy up here. Nice thing about having the toter in the bathroom is now when I stop to pee, I do it indoors and I no longer risk ending up on some sort of list for exposing myself in public. Woohoo! More benefits. Got another 200 miles to go tonight. Then I get to stop. There it is, Lake Havasu. God, that sucker's big. But we're not boating here. We are stopping here. A little bit of work done in town, and then we will continue on past the Parker Dam south of Lake Havasu to a section of river where the water flows like cerveza. The wind is full of the music with loud big blocks and open headers. That keeps her waiting. So. Okay, so made it to Arizona at AZ Freeride and went to unload the boat out of the trailer to work on the jet ski and discovered our rear axle is broken. I don't know how long that front one's gonna last either.